hat, bro.
Should I wear my hat too?
If you want.
Be twinsies.
Let me see.
Let me get my hat.
You got it.
All I can find is this one.
What happened? Yeah. That's good, homie.
I look like a hillbilly. I got a tie-dye shirt. This hat.
You're all fucking set, bro. You have the hillbilly starter package. Are you wearing Birkenstock?
Yeah. I just ordered some new ones.
Oh, you did?
And I got them in a package. And they were too big. I ordered the men's. They were so big. I was like, wow, something is big on me.
Oh.
She said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
They're like gray.
Why'd you get them so big?
Well, I was thinking in men's, they're bigger, but I was thinking of the women's, but they were men's. But I don't know. I think it was maybe drunk.
You were cold drunky?
I would probably get, what, a 9.
I'm in a silly mood, bro.
Good. Good. Dang, I frickin' need it.
You're frecking?
I frickin' need it. God, I am a hippie. Yeah, we still need to go fishing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we do. That would be fun. I don't know if that's open, but
it should be because it's outside. Unless the fish have COVID-19.
Well, because some of the parks are not open. That's the only reason why I'm saying.
But since it's on the reservation where we go.
Oh, and since nobody cares about the natives, I'm pretty sure it's open. Dang.
It's sad but true.
Oh shit, that was nasty. I didn't even mean to, but it just worked out that way.
But no, it's true. The government doesn't care about natives, obviously, because I think this day should be like Indigenous Day or something.
I mean, even to tell you the truth, I don't really know how today worked. I don't know how what the whole deal, but maybe at least the Christopher Columbus Day or one of those days should be like there should be some sort of Native American Day. We don't celebrate any, do we?
No, there are a lot of people on Thanksgiving Day do like Indigenous Day and celebrate Indigenous peoples.
Oh.
And instead of the, what is it? The
pilgrim?
The pilgrims. Hey, you pilgrim.
But what does that mean? That you, if it's Thanksgiving, then what's so different other than the food? Because you're still celebrating the act that happened that day.
Yeah, you're celebrating that they helped us, and then we...
Is it true? Okay, so they helped the Americans, and then the Americans fucked them over? Is that what happened?
Yeah, the colonists.
Ah, damn colonizers. Those damn colonizers. Just kidding, because they were probably European, no?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's get this shit started. Testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 1, 2, ¿qué onda, wey? We are the Bodega Cats.
Fat Cats!
It's lit. And I don't know what the fuck this is, but for some reason I feel like we should be the ones to start it. I am 54 Peaches.
Larizzi and Nizzle.
Hey. And collectively, we are the Bodega Cats, las de la tiendita de la esquina, the ones from the. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Fireworks. This is
Oh
my fireworks.
shit! Hey, Lorisi is like a firework. The reason it being is because you're like a firework, homie. But no, yeah.
More
Well,
like
I have.
a more like a butt plug. Just kidding.
Oh,
What she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
whoa! I don't know about
It-
that.
That's from What About Mary? No, she's a real spark plug. And
What
then
about Mary? Something about Mary?
something about Mary. What about Mary? Something about Mary. Where the guy with the teeth, and he tries to. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, yeah, a bunch of
Oh,
times.
okay.
I just don't remember that.
Well, heck is his name?
Ben Stiller?
Yeah, Ben Stiller is like they used to call her a real spark plug, and the guy is like, no, more like a butt plug or something like that. That's
Oh,
where that came
yeah,
from.
bro.
Do you remember?
I do, I do, I do. Oh, bro, shit.
I wasn't saying I was a butt plug.
Well, speaking about butt, did you see that? I have a
Yeah.
few things to talk about that have to do with butt, but the one that came to mind first, did you see that they're gonna do a reboot of Beavis and Butthead?
No, I just heard about Bill and Ted's excellent, but I think we talked about that.
Yeah, that was a previous podcast, bro.
Dun, dun,
But
dun. Catching
no,
up.
but Beavis and Butthead, they're gonna do a reboot. They're gonna do 2 seasons. I believe they said Comedy Central. So that should be interesting because they're so not politically correct.
Oh no.
So I can only imagine what they're doing right now. How is it gonna be?
I need tipo. No, I
TP
need
for my bun.
bunghole. Sorry, I am not. I gotta get here. Hold on a minute. Let me have a sip.
Have a sip.
Okay,
Whoa.
I got it together.
Uh,
Woo! That
I
be
think
fire in my mouth.
a little bit of fire in your mouth.
Fire. That's what's going on in my mouth right now with
Well,
the
that's what's
whiskey.
going on in my pants.
Oh,
That's what she said.
Bro.
yes.
Kidding.
Let the butt puns begin.
Hey.
But what's the
Well,
butt?
if we keep going with the butt, I have an update. Last podcast, I was telling you about Mia Khalifa. Remember the porn star?
Uh-huh. I saw
So
it.
I saw. Oh, you saw it? Well, I saw either the next day or on Monday. I saw she was trending again because apparently there was like something like close to 1.5 million signatures of a petition for Pornhub to take her stuff down because of the whole situation. Remember? And I
Yes.
was like, oh my gosh. So like people were actually petitioning for Pornhub to remove her stuff and already like a 1.5 million. So you know what I did all week? just just in case it's gone. Just kidding, bro.
What
Uh
she said.
anyway, no, but
There's no
good thing.
shame in your game.
Well, apparently Pornhub sent her a cease and desist letter. Cease and desist because they say that it's not true what she's saying and that they're in the right for whatever the fuck. But I mean, I don't know how to feel because in a way I feel bad for her, but in another way I'm glad that the videos are still available. uh,
Oh, mercy.
Mercy on our souls. But yeah, that was a little update on Mia Khalifa. What else? What else? Jason Momoa is gonna be the new Frosty the Snowman. What do you think about that?
Oh,
Is he a little
yeah.
too hot for that?
What she said. That's what she said.
He might melt all the stuff.
I gotta say, I like him. Like I don't know if it's one of those scenarios where they say you're gonna have to procreate. I would procreate with him.
Oh my God, I wouldn't kick him out of bed
Well, of
unless,
course you wouldn't.
well, unless you wanted to do it on the floor.
Why? What if he was?
That- that's
What
a
if he
joke.
was? Oh, okay. Because what if he was on the floor?
I would go anywhere with him
What's
and
the most
do
uncomfortable place to have sex?
the most uncomfortable place.
Yeah.
Maybe on rocks or something.
I guess so. I was thinking more like the shower and shit, but yeah, you're right on rocks.
Well, at least like, yeah, the water is warm and
Well, but the shower, it seems like a sexy idea, but it never really is. It's
unless you
really
have
small.
those big,
Yeah.
huge showers that you see in the movies where or the porn.
Yeah. You're
But
right.
yeah, I'm thinking, well, the floor is not bad because well, you might get rug burn on your knees.
Well, I don't have a rug.
Ooh, hardwood floors.
We slide in there.
Slide in your DMs. No, I don't know.
We get all kinds of fucking what are they called? What you get from the wood? Oh shit.
Said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Splinters. All kinds of splinters on my knees and shit.
Ooh, that's no bueno.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, I think it depends. The most uncomfortable place to have sex for a person that's not in a relationship and the most uncomfortable place to have sex for a person in a relationship is very different.
That
Cause
is that is true. I'm glad you put that little spin perspective taking.
let's take it into the deep this was later in my list, but might as well. We're already here. Did you see the whole Jada and August Alsina situation?
I didn't
So,
see it, but I read it.
well, I didn't see them either, but I saw the interview he did with Angela Yee, and it's true that it's been known that the Pinkett Smiths have an open relationship per se, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard that for a long time.
All I know, also I
Yeah.
know, is that they've said several times that they don't believe in divorce. So whatever the fuck they have to do, they'll do it as long as it's not a divorce. If you think about it, I'm pretty sure Will is worth a lot more. I read somewhere that it's worth it's better for him to keep her than to divorce her. However, Jada is no fucking like Jada. God damn, I think those were shots. I don't think those were fireworks. That
I
was
thought that
fucking
was the police knocking on your
God
door.
damn. It's okay
That-
to know.
that's for real, man.
Yeah, that shit. You know, I live downtown. Anything could happen. Duck
Yee,
and cover. Duck
yee,
and cover.
hold
But
down. Just kidding.
so anyway, first of all, well, the first question I have for you is, do you believe that this happened? That like, do you believe August? Do you believe Jada? Because apparently she's gonna have a red table talk with herself, which I honestly can't wait. But do you
That
believe
should be
August,
interesting.
or you believe? Because apparently she denied it, and Will deny that he gave his blessings. Do you believe August or the Pinkett Smiths?
I don't know. I would believe Will Smith is like,
I know you have a thing for him.
he was born in the same year, one day before me.
What that mean?
He's like a Libra.
So,
So I, he's the same age as me.
so what? So what that mean?
It's a connection, man.
Oh,
Hello.
oh shit! So you got a connection. So since you have a connection, tell me, he gave his blessings to August?
No, I don't think it happened. I think she's just like trying to get on the Will Smith train or
He?
the Jada Pickett Smith train.
Well, I don't know if you remember a while ago, like there was a lot of pictures with them together. There was red carpet situation where she pinches his nipple. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't think that it's totally in his head.
No.
In August, someone said we're barely in July and Jada already went through August.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
But
Dang.
I don't know. I thought that it was known, and apparently it's like a don't ask, don't tell.
Good to
So
go.
I thought it was known, and I thought it was like a don't ask, don't tell type of thing that they have an open relationship. Like, I thought that was a known fact.
Yeah,
The only thing is,
that's
I don't
true.
think they expected a boy to be brokenhearted and put it all out there on the table, red table. Hey, but I think it's kind of okay. So, like we were saying, I know you have your thing for Will. I love Will Smith. I think he's great. Uh, but Jada's Jada, bro. Fucking Jada's like that's Jada Pinkett Smith, bro, or Jada
She's
Pinkett.
she's a fireball.
She's hot.
I just watched Low Down Dirty Shame.
Hey.
Do you remember that?
I seen it a long time ago. I gotta watch it again.
It's I love that show.
Well,
But
I don't know, but so
I
that
don't
was my
know.
first question. But my second question is, how do you feel about that? Would you have an open relationship like that? What would it take for you to have an open relationship?
Maybe lots of money.
Well, that's a thing that they both have.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe if
so if you
I
had money, you'd be cool with it?
maybe.
Nah, I wouldn't. I would have to not really care about the lady I was with, which I have been in relationships where I don't. And I can see myself if I was in that situation. Hell yeah, we have money, we have a thing going on here, a reputation, a legacy, cool. And we get to do whatever the fuck we want and still come back home and have our family, cool, our investment. But if I cared about her, there is no fucking way in hell. No. I don't
Yeah.
I don't like to share, bro.
I don't know. I've been single for so long. My perspective is different. I guess when it comes down to it, I probably wouldn't be okay with the open thing
So what
because
you're saying,
I'm pretty loyal.
see, I'm very loyal too, but what you're saying, you'd be okay with being the side piece?
No.
See? I don't know, bro. I'm actually very curious to learn more about this. I love gossip, and
Maybe
I
if it
want to.
was like a hardcore rapper. I'm just kidding.
Why?
Because they pay you to, you know, be your baby daddy or crap like that. I don't
What
know.
do you mean?
At least they give you money.
Well, Will would give you money too,
Uh-huh. I don't know. I
and
think
Jada.
you don't want to ask me those questions right now because I
You're
have two
pro
sips
period.
of whiskey. No, I'm just kidding.
What that mean?
No,
What kind of answer am I gonna get? Too honest? Since when is the podcast not the most honest thing we do?
well,
I came here with an agenda, and I'm nowhere near the agenda, bro.
because
Had a few beers.
I've been quite celibate these days, so I might seem a little desperate right now. So
Well, that's okay though. That's what I'm saying. It's different if you come from a perspective of if you've been married for a while,
yeah,
as if you haven't. So, like, I'm thinking that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not completely against August because seems like you fell in love that boy. So I feel like if and he seems like I've his music. I like his music. I really do. I've heard him speak a couple times, and I feel like he has like a gentle heart. I don't know how to explain it. And after he's sick. He has that disease. I forgot what it's called, but it's a very rare disease, and that makes you vulnerable. So I just don't see him as this like cloud chaser. What people are saying that he's doing, I don't see that. So I kind of can relate to him in some way. And not, I've never been in the situation where I fall in love with someone that's with someone else, but or if I have, she left that person right away. But just kidding. But so I don't completely. I'm not on that whole hating him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he shouldn't have said that. He should have kept his mouth shut. I think he's hurt, and maybe Jada. Sometimes, they say like if the shoe was on the other side, which is true. Men do this all the time. They have a side piece, a youngin. Sometimes they even leave the wife and remarried, and nobody even says shit. But when women do it, it's more noticeable and more like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. And now, like, I bet you if a man would have been like, the girl said, well, the wife gave me her blessing. I don't think it would have been that like, let's say I'm just gonna grab one of the most outrageous like situations that we've known, or at least our generation. Let's say Monica Lewinsky said that Hillary gave her blessing. We probably would have been okay with that. We probably would have been like, well, Hillary said yes, and it looks like they're not having sex anyway. Everybody would have jumped into conclusions right away, right? But when it comes to, because it was done to Will, and Will Smith is Will Smith, we can't believe that, right? We can't. It's almost like it's a hit on his machismo, on his manhood. So it's like, oh, it couldn't have, so it must be in this boy's head. No, what it is that there is double standard. A man can do a lot of things a woman can't. Jada tried to pull a man move, and homeboy, just like it happens with men and youngins, girls, this youngin fell in love with Jada, and now he's being a little messy, a little dramatic. But any woman would have been like that. Which, you know what? I wanted to talk about. I mean, hold on. Let's go to somewhere. Let's go to somewhere. Uh, I was talking to a guy friend recently, and usually I connect with guys better than what I do with women, but this threw me off, bro. So a while back, when we started going to the breweries, all of a sudden, this was years, right? Like a few years ago, all of a sudden the female, what do they call, the female bartenders that they work at the breweries, they started like disappearing little by little, and they were being replaced by men. And I remember a while ago I told you this, about maybe like 2 years ago I told you this, like all of a sudden all my favorite bartenders are gone and it's all men. And I asked you, how do you feel about that? And you're like, well, I don't mind. You said obviously you don't mind because you like to, that's some eye candy for you. But the more that I like investigated or whatever, quote unquote, it turns out that people, or they say, I don't know if they actually did surveys or not, but that people feel more comfortable being served by a man, being served a beer or a drink, an alcoholic drink by a man than a woman. And I always had that face, like, no way in hell. First of all, my machista self, I want to be served by a woman. And that sounds terrible, but it feels good and sounds good to me. So I feel like most men would feel that way. And women, maybe you want to be served by a man for some sort of fetish, but I don't see a problem with you, like you having a problem with a woman serve you, right? So I've had that question for a while because, they started like getting rid of the female bartenders, and all of a sudden it was just dudes at the breweries. And I thought, okay, well, maybe it's because of the liability, and dudes are better able, supposedly, to take care of themselves at night when they leave the bar and close it and go to their cars. So maybe it's a liability issue type of thing. Okay, so that was my whole thing like 2 years ago, right? So very recently, I was having a beer with a dude, with a bro, and I asked him that. And I was like, that's silly, right? And I was like, how funny that after Corona, like there's only guys here. And this was a place where there was always women servers. So he's like, yeah, well, it's fine. And I was like, well, and I brought the whole thing up. Remember back in the day, blah, 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 blah. And I said that. That's stupid, right? Like, wouldn't you rather be served by a woman? And he paused, and he was just like, well, And I'm like, really? So that was the first time I heard it, and I was like, you would really feel more comfortable with a man? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what? So that to me, like, it blew my fucking mind. Like, I never thought that a man would rather have a man serve him. That just, like, it just kind of weird to me and, like, gross. But, so listen what he said to me. And this is crazy. Because he goes, well, with a woman, you never know how her emotions are going to be, so the drink might taste different. I'm like,
What?
I was like, damn, if that's not machismo, bro, I don't know what the fuck it is. But
Dang.
apparently, my homeboy feels that if a woman's on her period, his drink's gonna drink is gonna taste different.
Well, you know what? I think I'd rather be served by women because they're much more like they have a much better like bedside manner, if you will. I don't know.
You're right. I totally feel like a dude will grab a glass like this with his fingers in it, to pick him up, and a woman wouldn't. A woman would be
Yeah.
careful. You know what I mean? Like I feel like guys are more clumsy, and they don't consider hygiene as much as women do.
And
So
they don't wash their hands.
exactly. So I don't want like dick fingers,
Dick
in
fingers.
my glass because you decided to pick up my glass with your fingers, and I'm like, how well did you wash that before, like, the next person got your dick fingers, you know?
I have several guy friends and they have said they've been in the bathroom taking a deuce or something and like these guys that just have gone pee, they don't he doesn't hear water running. They just walk out
None of
because they
them
think
do.
if they go pee, it's like, oh, I didn't touch anything, but your dick.
Exactly, bro. It's like my nephew tells me, why do I have to wash my hands? And I'm like, because you just touched it. What if I don't touch it? I'm like, all right. Like, nah, you're going to have to aim. But I didn't
unless
really
you
get them dirty. I'm like,
unless you
I
pee
wanted to tell him your dick
naked,
is dirty. Unless you what?
unless you go pee without any clothes and you just drip dry
Well,
and you
you
don't
have to
touch it.
be there for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
what I'm
bro.
saying. You always have those little drips.
So again, I don't want no dick
Yeah,
hands on my
I
glass, bro.
I know about guys and they have a drippy drip.
Hell yeah,
So
bro.
yeah, I guys that I've been with, like, they're not clean and they want to, you know, stick their unclean things in my personal vessels.
Yeah, bro. The only guy I've ever heard, Big Sean. I heard, I guess he's kind of like a germ freak, and he says he washes his hands before he goes to the bathroom because he doesn't want to touch his dick with his dirty hands. He's one of the very few men I've ever heard think that way.
Yeah, I've had issues with, like just hygiene, like, but women have to be careful because, you know, we could get like yeast infections and
Yeah,
stuff
bro.
like that.
That's like shoving up a dildo in you and you never clean that bitch. I'm like,
Oh, gross.
ew.
Excuse me. I'm just saying from a heterosexual point of view.
What about it?
And it just you got to be hygienically clean.
Bro, from
Take
a lesbian point of view, you gotta clean your shit before you
you
put it in me,
take
whatever it is you're
take
gonna
a
put in me.
take a shower.
Well, I'm gonna shove my fucking toes in you. I'm gonna clean that shit. Whatever it is I'm gonna put in there and whatever it is you're gonna put in here, we better clean that shit.
I know. Have some respect. Come
Hell
on.
yeah, bro. Nah,
Respect for either sex. Come on. That's just rude.
that is rude. That's just rude, you guys. You
You
guys.
guys don't be macho bitches.
Wash your dick.
And hands
Oh, bro.
and whatever else. Just shower.
So, all right. What else? What else?
Anyways, sorry that went deep. Ah,
Ah,
That's what she said. That's what she said.
did
whew,
we?
it's heavy.
Did you see that Hamilton?
I started watching it, but it was really musical.
Oh, okay. Because something about me is like, should I watch it? Should I not? People are talking about it, but I'm not very much into musicals.
Well, I mean, I used to like musicals, but when I was watching it, I just don't think I was like, it was cool. Like, I know one of the singers was in that show, She Has to Have It,
Oh,
written by Spike Lee.
oh, you were
He
telling me about that show.
he's like I don't know his real name, but he's like half Puerto Rican and half black.
It's not the main dude, right? Manuel.
No, no.
Okay.
His name's Mars.
Oh,
The character Mars. But he's really light skinned and he has like Puerto Rican hair, but and he's like got
Puerto Rican hair, bro.
I mean it's half black well, there's a lot of black people in Puerto. I don't just delete this. His hair is not like
It's like
coarse, like
curly.
black, like it's curly, but not like black hair, like coarse. I don't know how to explain it. When my friend was here and she was doing all her niece's hair, because she has some nieces that are half like Indian, half black, and then
Oh shit.
really
That's
like
thick fucking.
African black and American black. And so it's like she has a lot of hair and it takes like 3 hours to wash. Her hair is African hair plus American African. So I don't know. Um, so yeah, it takes her 3 hours and then she has to blow dry it and then cornrow it so it doesn't
Get
just
freezy.
because she has really long hair like down to her back and it's black hair. That doesn't sound racist, right?
No.
But
Huh.
I was just amazed. I was like, oh my god, it takes you 3 hours to wash your hair. And that's why my friend, she doesn't wash her hair like every maybe 3 weeks because
Well, I thought that most people like you shouldn't. Oh, how long? Every
two or
3
three
weeks?
2 or 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
Well, if you're, yeah, I was amazed. And then she has also a niece that has hair from like it tangles when you brush it out, even when it's wet or it's dry, because it's really long and curly, and it was just cool. Like I don't know how we got on the subject, but
I don't know either, bro. It's like about Puerto Rican hair or something.
yeah. Anyways, I really like him though. He's really talented. You know,
So
he
it's
can
not Lin Manuel
not
Miranda.
not the main character,
Okay, okay, okay. So
but I noticed his face and because I've been watching that show just like 2 days
how long
ago.
is it?
It has like 12 actually there's 2 seasons with
And it's
like
for free, right?
yeah on is it Hulu or Netflix? It's
One
Netflix.
of the two. Okay.
And it's a really good show. It talks about just women empowerment and you know
Hamilton?
not Hamilton. I'm sorry. She's
Oh.
got to have it. The Spike Lee
Oh.
film. I'm
Oh, okay,
sorry.
okay,
I'm
okay.
all over the place.
All
But
right, all
no,
right.
Hamilton is back in the day. But they have progressive.
The music is more modern, right?
Yeah. It's like hip hop, soul, R&B.
That's the only reason why I want to try, but I don't
The
know.
music's good.
I asked one of my friends because she said she was watching it, but she's super girly, super feminine, super like pink. So
Pink.
I don't know if we have the same taste, you know, but
I don't know. When I was younger, I liked musicals um, like the West Side Story and
well, those are classics, Grease.
yeah, Grease.
But what was I gonna say? The only musical I've ever liked is Dancer in the Dark. Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't think so.
If one day you want to kill yourself and you're not sure and you just need a push, just watch Dancer in the Dark and that's your push, bro.
If
Like
I
that
want to
shit.
kill myself,
Oh my gosh, bro. That is like everything bad that could happen to a woman happens to her, and it's Bjork. The artist Bjork.
oh,
You
okay.
know, she's so cute and like small and stuff that you're like, oh. And so many bad things happen to her, bro, that like I'm like, can a woman
Dancing.
suffer more? So this is one of the most depressing, saddest fucking movies I've ever seen, but it's a musical. And the musical, obviously, the music comes from her too, because it's Bjork. So it's kind of one of those movies that you have to be super fucking okay in your heart. Because if you
Oh,
watch that shit, bro, it's gonna push you over the fucking edge.
oh,
Like that
damn.
shit is rough.
When was
But
it
it's a
made?
good, oh, in the
Like a.
90s maybe.
Oh, okay.
It maybe early 2000s or late 90s. I have it on DVD, so who knows?
I have some stuff on VHS.
I know you were saying, didn't you buy something to convert it?
Yeah, but I don't know if I have the software anymore to do it.
Oh, I thought you bought something to convert it.
But I have a DVD VHS unit that
So you
plays
can
both.
play both.
Yeah.
But you can't make you can't
You're
make
like this.
you can't make a DVD or a VHS into a digital copy? No, huh?
I'm sure there's a way to
I'm
convert
sh-
it. I have a little device, but you have to have it attached to like a VHS and then convert it into an MP3 version or something. I don't know. There's a way to do it, but I haven't had the inclination to convert on my VHS old ass tapes.
Well, I only have a few and I don't even know where I have them, but anyway.
Oh, I was just thinking, Mr. Blade had some porn in VHS.
Really?
What should I do with it? I felt like just
Have you
I
checked
could
online to see if it's worth anything?
no, but I just realized I had people over and they could have easily found the VHS.
Well, you could say this is an investment, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But if I could get, remember what's that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, where
Right.
he has the box of porn?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but his girlfriend or his newly acquired girl might have been freaked out by it.
Well,
Didn't she actually see it or something?
yeah, but
Yeah.
this is the fiction part because let's think about it for real.
For real?
If you get a boyfriend or I get a girlfriend and we find a box of porn because they've been celibate because they are like dorks or nerds or they just don't have sex, like, is that really going to freak you out? I think what would freak me out is to find out that that hoe has been having her coochie open in the whole fucking town. That would freak me out. Finding a box of porn, that won't freak me out. I'm like, well, that's healthy. She has to keep herself satisfied, and she doesn't do it by opening her legs to every fucking, you know, John or Jane Doe. So in reality, finding a box of porn like that, it would make me more, put me more at ease than make me like freaked out that that person's a freak.
Yeah, I think guys thinking about a woman with lots of porn, I think they would say, "Hey, that's pretty cool."
I
But
don't see how that would be bad.
no, but for some reason, heterosexual women, I think, get freaked out if men have a lot of, not every woman, but
Only
some,
the stupid ones, because that's what I'm telling you.
like
Wouldn't
the
you rather your
Karens.
man have, maybe not even Karens, because I know a few that are not Karens that would probably like, those are the type that feel like you watching porn is cheating. I don't consider it cheating. I think it's bad if you're not having sex with your partner and yet you're watching porn. That might be a little, and I wouldn't even say bad. I would just be, I can see how a woman would be upset if the dude is just, jacking off to porn and not having sex with her. However, it's a perfectly good explanation. Well, not explanation, but having sex takes a lot. And sometimes I don't think women know how much it takes to please them. And because let's be honest, like we're not a fucking just put the quarter in and you get a free ride and shit. Like we are a complex creature, you know? So pleasing us, it takes a lot. Pulling it real quick, and
Real quick.
getting over with, that is quick. So that's fast. Like boom, you get it out, and apparently men need to get it out of their system in order for them to function more properly. So that totally makes sense when if a man doesn't want to be do the whole, and then let's be honest, we like foreplay, we like the kissing, we like the cuddling. That's one of to me that's the best part, honestly. So I think most women feel like you can't just go boom in and out and that's it. Especially
Yeah.
because we can't do it in like really quickly. Most of us can't do it quickly and they can. So it totally makes sense that they would still watch porn and not have sex with you. They just kind of want to, get off real quick.
I don't think, I think insecure or in women that feel inferior, like they think, oh, he has to watch porn. Like she thinks in her mind, oh, I'm not attractive enough, so he has to watch porn to whatever.
I
But
can see that.
yeah, I see that kind of perspective. So I think you need to be secure in yourself as far as like,
Well, I can see a woman being insecure, and like I wouldn't blame her for feeling insecure that he can only, because in your mind you would think like, why can't he get off with these porn bitches, these hoes that are all fucking loose like a fucking, they're like a aquarium, and with me, what, why, but
yeah,
the thing is
sorry.
that is what I said is like, if you really think about it, it's not about feeling insecure about how they look or that he gets. And let's be honest, the porn that we watch, at least the people that we're into porn, is fucking way dirtier than the things that you do in the bedroom. It's like the things that we watch in porn is fucking nasty, bro. Let's be honest. Like some of it is just like I wouldn't want anybody to know some of the stuff that I've seen that I'm just like, ooh, let me keep watching because it's fucking nasty. So
Yeah,
that
you
type of
wouldn't.
stuff is it's for a different, you know.
Yeah, I think that's just for guys like that just want to get off. But if you really care about a person, you're not gonna just like do them dirty, like in the.
That's why I mean that you can feel insecure about the porn because the person doesn't want to do those things to you. And I know it's kind of a weird thing because a weird how do you say what's the fucking word? I forget, but because they're like, well, if you do this with if this is your fantasy, I want you to tell me your fantasy so I can fulfill it. And I don't think women understand, men, and I'll include myself in there. We don't want to have that fantasy in the bedroom with the woman that we want to spend the rest of our lives with. Ew. We're thinking of a nasty ass whore who's gonna do all those nasty things, you know? Not the woman, especially if you're gonna have children. I don't want the mother of my child to do all those nasty things. I just want some random hoe to like, stick a fucking hot dog in her ass. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that to my wife,
I
you know?
think some women think that's what their man wants to do to them.
Nah.
They don't. If he really cares about you and you care about that person,
I think that takes time. I think that takes years and time of being together and exploring. Like if I'm with someone for 5 years, 10 years even, well, more, I guess I should say, that would give you room to explore, to want to try new things. But if I'm with someone for 1, 2 years, you're just gonna get the outer limits.
oh, dun dun dun.
I don't know, bro. Are we going on and on with no fucking? Let me tell you something.
Okay, tell me.
Did you watch that fucking garbage of a movie, uh, Eurovision or something like that with Will Ferrell and what's her name, the cute girl? That shit was trash, bro. Don't watch that shit. That shit was fucking trash. It was fucking garbage. But another thing, Kanye West and Travis Scott put out an album or a song. I haven't heard it. I heard, but I don't know. I haven't had the urge. I have one more thing. Koalas are gonna be extinct in
Um,
2025, bro.
because of the fires in Australia.
I don't know why, but that's fucked up, bro. We can't help the koalas. We
Uh,
got 5 years, bro. We got 5 years. We can do something for koalas, bro.
that's on my bucket list to go to Australia.
Oh yeah. You told me that a while ago. Well,
Yeah.
once we begin traveling, bro, that should be on your fucking priority. Um,
Yes, someday.
one more thing I wanted to say about entertainment. Did you see
Uh,
fucking stupid ass Vanilla Ice? He posted he's having a concert, and people don't even know how this concert got approved or anything because I think it's in Texas. No wonder it got approved. But it's in Texas, either Texas, Arizona, or Florida. That would be the only places with
oh,
drunkies.
those are the biggest cove idiots.
Yep, COVIDiots is what I meant, not Cove Drunkies. But Cove Drunkies are the ones like you and I that are being good and just getting drunk at home. But
Yeah, all my
fucking
family lives there too. Sorry.
dude, that's rough. It's
Sorry if you're
fucking rough.
listening, family.
But bro, Vanilla Ice is putting a concert, and then he said that it's like a 90s concert because back in the 90s we didn't have any corona, we didn't have any cell phones or internet. Bro, we didn't have any cell phones? What is this man talking about? Like when was the internet invented, bro? And I don't know, like maybe it was in the 2000s, but cell phones though?
I did have a beeper.
I worked at a cell phone company back in 2001, and it couldn't have just appeared because I
Yeah.
remember at that point everybody had a cell phone. Nah, bro, this guy is fucking like on some fucking crack or something. But anyway, oh, I just wanted to
He's
talk about some. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
no, I was just gonna say he's played out. He was like a one-hit wonder, and he's trying to. I don't know.
Hang on.
Yeah, he's a has-been.
Trying to be relevant, but now, bro. So, just real quick about sports. I just wanted to say,
I like
well, I was gonna talk.
sports.
We like sports. We play sports. I was gonna talk about the NBA, but my team, the Washington Redskins, they're under scrutiny right now because the name it's so fucking racist, but it's never been even a thought or anything. Like the owner doesn't give a fuck. So even with all this Black Lives Matter movement and everything that's been happening recently, it didn't seem like it was even a thought. However, I guess the big sponsors, FedEx and Nike, um, put out a statement. I think it was just to save face, but they were just like, oh, we don't approve or whatever. So this morning there was actually I was watching Sports Center, and there was actually talk about that possibility of them changing their name. So I thought that was crazy because I didn't think that was ever going to happen in my lifetime. But yeah, so the Washington Redskins might change their name. What's his name? Dan Snyder is I guess under fire right now. But anyway, that was just something I saw this morning. But what I wanted to say was the NBA. We talked about last week that it was going to be back, and I was watching First Take. and what's his face? Ah, damn it, I forgot his name, but he was saying, let's talk about the elephant in the room and what nobody's talking about and why the players won't be able to do this. Can you really expect them to be here 3 weeks without pretty much what he was trying to say, but it's it's national TV. But what he was trying to say is like they can't be 3 weeks without pussy, bro. They can't be in that bubble in Florida without pussy. And some of them have their wives, which could, okay, and some of them have wives and get pussy on the side. So there's a lot of like pussy
You
outside
mean
the bubble.
you mean like the quarantine for,
So they have to be in the bubble in Florida, bro. Um,
or
for
even the ones that like, dick.
that's another thing, bro. How are they gonna get the dick in there? That's what she said.
Ah,
That's what she said. That's what she said.
it's too
So
large. It's too large. Sorry.
Stephen A. Smith was like, let's be honest. How long are they really gonna last?
Right.
They need pussy or dick, right? So that was funny. But anyway, I didn't have much on sports. Just shout out to Moore. What's her name? Maya Moore.
Oh.
Do you see that? She like put away. She like put off the 2020 season or 2019 season because she was focusing on this. I don't know how she got involved in this case with this man that was, I guess he was 16 years old when he got charged, and he got 50 years in jail, in prison, for burglary assault. This black man. So Maya Moore,
50 years for, damn.
50 years, bro. So he did 20 years. And I guess again, I don't know how Maya Moore, the WNBA player, got involved, but he spent 20 years in there, and she got involved, and he came out. So that was pretty big. That was shout out to her. Let me do some Rasta. Shout out to Maya Moore. But yeah, bro, 50 years, and he spent 20 in there, so he still had 30, bro.
Well, I think she was willing to like put her career on hold for the the cause and the movement. I was like, damn, you go, girl.
Hell yeah, bro. That was big shout out to her. And what else? What else? What else? That Rudy Goldberg, he's apparently he got some backlash and he's dealing with it. I saw this thing like, you know who that is, right? The first NBA player that got COVID and he was the one playing around with the microphones and shit. Dude, I don't like, to
Oh
me,
yeah.
like, this is like your sad story about your backlash. I don't really give two shits, bro. You're the fucking idiot who should have thought twice before doing a stupid ass joke, and deal with it, bro. I really don't feel bad for him at all. But
He's idiot.
he's a fucking idiot. But yeah,
I have no
uh,
sympathy for him.
me neither. 2K21 covers Zion and Kobe, and rest in peace, Rodolfo Anaya. Rest in peace,
Aw,
Vanessa Guillen and um, Elijah McLean.
yeah,
McClure.
McLean.
Rest in peace to them. Rodolfo and I, rest in peace, and everything like that. Like, he's amazing. The Vanessa and Elijah, justice for them. I just want to say that real quick. I don't want to go throughout with the whole podcast without acknowledging like what the fuck is happening out there. But I do have something to say though. Hold on. What the fuck is up with Terry Crews, bro? What is wrong with that man? What's wrong with him? What the fuck is wrong with him, bro?
I don't know. He wasn't he defending. Yeah,
Bro,
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, he's
He's
about to defend white power. Like, at this point, it's like, I don't know what he's defending. All I know is that he's fucking weird, bro. Like, what's going on?
I used to think that he was cool, but I don't know. So I think I don't know.
You know what I think? I think he's living in the sunken place, bro.
The sunken place?
I think so. Because his wife is like some sort of white, right?
Some sort of white?
Yeah.
I
And
I just know him from the White Chicks.
well, they say that that character that he played, that's the real him. And you know that character hated black, including his own skin.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah, super fucking deep, right? Like that one character that was so fucking hilarious to
And I
all of
need
us.
you. Do, do, do,
And
do, 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 do. And I want to. Do,
want
do.
you. Yeah, you know, I don't know,
I thought
bro.
that was funny, but now if he's like denying, like, uh,
He's
yeah,
fucking weird, bro. I don't know what the fuck is up with him, but something's wrong with that man. Something's wrong with him in his soul. There's no fucking way.
maybe he's in denial that he's gay.
But what did that have to do with the color of his skin?
Well, to be black and gay, I don't know.
I think he just doesn't want to be black.
It's sad because, well, you know those experiments where they ask little kids, who's the bad baby, and they pick the white baby over the darker baby. I mean, those, yeah.
Some But just going into the deep, I wanted to talk about. Did you see there was a Jeffrey Epstein statue downtown?
Yes. Oh my God. I was like, the mayor was like, where did that come from?
So I have two takes on this. One, who the fuck took it, and who the fuck put it there and took it away? Because I thought that it was the mayor's
Oh,
office
is
that
it gone?
it was gone before the same day, bro.
Oh,
So
I didn't know.
I don't know if it was the same team that put it there and took it, because I thought that it was the mayor that they put it inside just to prevent, photographs and shit, but it wasn't. So my first thing is, who put it there? Who made it? Who took it out of there? And third, bro, or fourth, bro, that statue did not look like Jeffrey Epstein, bro. Like that dude was young and good looking, bro. It's like, how did they figure it was him?
Well, what about his girlfriend?
Oh, dude, she just got arrested. So
Creep.
they're saying everybody should be afraid right now because she's about to spill the beans. That's why motherfucker got killed. So she's either gonna
Yeah.
get killed or
Well, they were saying suicide watch for her
for
because
sure.
someone's gonna like murder
Someone's gonna murk
her
her for sure, bro. Because if
because there's a lot of people that Cheeto, I mean, that might be implicated. So
they were talking about Prince, what's his name? Prince. I forgot the name of the prince. Even Bill Clinton, they said. A lot of
wow.
people are gonna be in trouble, and who knows? Apparently, this woman's gonna give out some names. So that shit was fucking weird. And I guess apparently whoever put the statue out there downtown, um, the plaque had information about Jeffrey Epstein, and also information about the cases that he had, like the sexual misconduct cases and stuff like that. And so, I mean, who knows? Like now with the arrest of this lady, I don't know her name, but I saw something on Twitter that they said that Trump and her had a baby or something.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my god, bro! But
Dude,
anyway,
I
tell me.
just have 2 words.
Okay,
We're murder hornets. Where
they're
are they?
back.
I don't know. I'm just like
I think
somebody was posting on social media what happened to the murder hornets?
I think
Who
they
need
left, bro.
They're like, fuck this shit. They're already murdering themselves.
Hey, yeah, that's true. And they're like, fuck this COVID shit. How are you gonna like sting you and get that shit in there? You know? That's like yeah, those motherfuckers, it was one of those things that people are like, it was a conspiracy. Nah, I just think that those fuckers were like, there's nothing for us here. Let's move on to the next spot, bro.
Shoot.
Let me get a drink real quick, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm tapped dry.
Me too, bro.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
love you, man.
I love you, bro. I love you very much.
I love you. Man, I was going to tell you to come over and we could have a beer like we did that one time.
Oh man, we should do that sometime this week.
Yeah. I
Um,
miss your face.
I miss your face, bro. I'll wear a
Oh.
mask.
We,
Bro.
we could go outside. Okay.
Well, we could be in your patio,
Patio.
your little patio courtyard thingy.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? Let me hit the what's it called?
Swank. I don't know. That just,
So
it's all
New
slow now.
Mexico passed. What did?
There's like a delay. Sorry, New Mexico.
Oh, there
what?
is? Oh shit, I
Yeah.
didn't know, bro. Yeah? No, I was just gonna say, New Mexico, we passed the phase 2, bro. So now we're back on. I mean, why can't people just wear a goddamn mask, bro? What is the fucking problem?
You know what? On social media, Karens are losing their shit because they have to fucking wear masks.
This is what it has to happen, bro. If I was smart enough, I would do this. The mask has to have a double purpose. Meaning, for those COVIDiots out there, let's marinate that mask in bourbon or vodka or
There
something.
you go.
And then they have it and they're like getting crunked in a very slow pace throughout the day, but they're wearing their mask because it feels good, right? Or some of that hookah, cigarette, whatever the fuck they need, right? A little
Right.
bit of green. For the Karens, it has to do a different purpose. It would have to, I don't know, like, why don't they wear a mask that says go home?
No, they need some fucking lavender and chamomile to chill the fuck
Some
out.
potpourri, some sort of potpourri.
Yeah. I'm like, they're getting all crazy at stores.
Maybe they need some fucking catnip.
They need some dick.
That they do. That they do.
Their men's are crazy. Or their men's are like, bitch, you're a Karen. I don't even want to fuck you, dude.
Probably. Probably you're right, bro.
They're like frigid and they're afraid of. I mean, I'm secure in my whiteness, but I'm not frigid or like these white Karens are so uptight. Like they're all about the rules. Like, oh, you do you live here? You're at the pool. What's your hotel number? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't you just live and let live?
You know how many times I've snuck into a hotel from the back so that I could swim in their pool? What the fuck do you care, bitch ass? Like, go enjoy your vacation and let me enjoy mine.
Because people are at a swank, apartment building. They're like, why are you
Oh, I've
here?
never done it in a swank apartment building.
Well, no. I mean, I'm like, get a life. Fucking do a lewd or something, or take some antidepressants,
Yoga
bitch.
classes yeah, bro. No, but that's the whole
Get a
point, bro.
job.
That's the whole point. They don't have a life.
Yeah,
And
they're afraid that their life is going to be taken, but really, Black Lives Matter. They're just saying they want equal rights, just like
bro,
the LGBTQI, the alphabets. They
bro,
want equal. What?
Black Lives Matter is Black Lives Matter.
Have
That's
you seen
it.
who's the
Michael Che.
Michael Che? He's like, how
They
about
just matter.
black just black lives exist?
Yeah.
He talks about we just want like civil rights, or the movement is, they just want like to be in existence. Come on, is that asking for
Nah, bro, we gotta
it's
say it
not.
like that. That's what it is. Like the Karens out there, they're miserable. Is like it's kind of like that book. The I was telling you, the subtle way of not giving a fuck. It tells you is like these people are they're very sad inside and very miserable, and the only outlet they have is to take it out on. It's kind of like how bullies work. You know, a bully will go after someone just because they're unhappy. There is no bully in the world that's happy inside. No, it doesn't. Nah,
Yeah.
because you're miserable.
Have you seen the movie Harriet?
Mm-hmm. Mm. No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Like the Harriet Tubman movie?
Yeah.
I
It
didn't see it. I went and watched the play. When it came
Oh,
out, I watched the
that's
play.
right. I thought of you, but me and my friend, we rented it.
Oh,
It's
cool. I heard it
that
was rough.
Oh, it is, it's super rough. But that woman, she's only like 5'2", and she eluded all those, people that tried to catch her, and she helped all these runaway slaves. It was really inspirational, just for women. And damn, it was rough, because in history, when you take history, they don't tell you about the slave owners, like, the presidents had slaves, and they
That's
talk
the
about
fucked up thing
freedom.
about history books.
Yeah. Well, the history books were published by white rich men,
The
so
powerful ones, the
they don't want to
10%.
tell you the freckin'.
The
That's my word
frickin',
for the day, freckin'.
frickin', frickin' fireworks, bro.
Brr, brr. No, they don't want to tell you the bad things that happen, but I don't know. And I might be preaching to the choir, but this country was built on, and I don't even want to celebrate the 4th of July, because it's not independence. It's independence for these white rich dudes that didn't want to pay their taxes. That's why they
Yeah,
like fought the British.
whose
And then
independence are we celebrating, you know?
right, why they subjugated, you know, black people and Native Americans, putting them in reservations and taking their sacred lands. And oh,
Just the whole Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore situation,
oh
you
my
know, like
God,
how they
did
took
you?
that land and they offer them millions, and it's like, why would you take millions when it's like, nah, you're not, just give me back my land.
Yeah, well, they're the people, the native people of uh, is it South Dakota, where Mount Rushmore is? They
I
were
think you're
saying, Trump, you're not welcome. But I think they, like, you know tear
they had a
gassed them or
protest.
something. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they moved him out of the way this morning.
yeah.
I don't know how I went, or it went down, I should say, but
And he was talking today when he was there about America. God bless America. I'm like, okay.
I mean, God bless us for real with you on command. Holy shit, man! Like God bless us for real. And when I say America, I mean the continent. You know, like fuck, man. This is some awful situation.
I'm just saying, as a white person, you need to stand up and get woke, and don't be a Karen, and fucking stand up for people that can't or aren't seen. Like, for kids, for little kids. I mean, they don't even have rights in this country. That little kids, elderly, and people of color, and minority, I think. Fuck. It's
Well, if you think about it though, bro, like obviously we're suffering, right? The people that I don't want to say we, because I'm lucky enough to have a job, you know, and I'm working from home. You are too, but the our age, the age of the workers, I guess, quote unquote, we are the ones right now like having a say, having an opinion, this and that. But really who we are affecting is the children and the elderly people, because the elderly people are dying. And the fucking COVID is going out having their Alabama COVID parties and all that shit. Who you're hurting mainly is the older people. So we're hurting these older people that like at this point we're telling them we don't give a fuck about you. Go ahead and die.
Yeah.
And the youngins, the little ones that we want to send them to school, like everything's fine, bro. Like imagine how bad it's gonna be in the classroom. Like kids don't know how
Dude.
to stay away or stay like not breathing on each other, not like,
Especially little dudes, you
yeah.
know.
We can't even like the masks, aren't they supposed to go for 2 or 3 years old up? So the little ones are carrying the shit, sneezing everywhere, putting their mocos, their kisses, their saliva, everything, their tears
Oh, dude.
everywhere. So we're literally like the older people and the young and the little ones. This is who we are damaging for the next 10, 20 years. And granted, like I said, like we are suffering in a different way. And when I say we, I just mean our, like let's say, 18-year-old to 60-year-old, let's say, because 60-year-olds still work. So that's a big chunk of people that right now we're in just like this fucking sad,
I
funny,
know. It's
pathetic limbo of.
dude. Dude.
And it literally comes down to, bro, I know people don't like, I guess they forget or they don't think about the COVID like it's not a real thing, bro. But and I hate, when in our podcast we always mention it, but because we are fucking aware and we're not COVIDiots, that this shit is happening, bro. It's like literally getting closer and closer and closer. The more you think about it, it gets a little bit closer to you. And granted, you think, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. And like, let's say like you and I, that we're at home and we're taking care of ourselves, we wear masks, we haven't even been potting together. Like we are doing the best we can. Most of us are not doing that shit. I know some of my homies hanging out with like
Well, yeah.
being safe, quote unquote. You're
My
not being safe.
neighbors, my neighbors on Sunday, not my next door neighbors, but the neighbors on the corner, they were having a big old party. And you could hear them, and it was like 6 houses up, and you can hear them like partying. It was probably one of those parties where whoever gets the COVID first um, gets paid or something. I'm
The
like,
Alabama parties, and now they're saying that wasn't real. That they haven't. I guess Alabama says that the main college or colleges in Alabama are saying that they haven't found any proof. What kind of proof are you gonna find other than you find the fucking motherfucker that got COVID in the party? Like I don't see where the proof is gonna be. You don't believe that there's ratchet ass rich white kids out there who are taking this as a joke? You don't believe
yeah.
that exists? You're
And
dumb.
the cops are afraid to come because they don't want to get COVID, or they don't want to be accused of murdering someone because they like shoot people at
That's
will.
just
So
because the kids are white. Because if they weren't, they'd probably be out there. 4th of July, bro.
it is. I just want to say I hope your family is doing well, and I love
Mine?
my homies. Your family.
Oh.
I hope your family. I wish I could just hug your mom and your stepdad and everything.
Ah,
I,
bro.
I miss them. I miss you. I did when I went to O'Neill's, and they are selling the Teller blueberry drink.
Oh, I got
It's
it
really
right here.
good. It's really good. Not as good as Safe House, but
Ah.
uh, yeah, I met up with our friend W, and we had
W.
a beverage, and I think we hashed out some crap. So yeah,
Hey, hey. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Uh,
Wakanda forever.
I'm trying not to hold hate because there's so
Yes,
much out there. No, I love that. I'm glad that you did. I want us. I mean, because of the fucking COVIDians, we're not able to move on. But I was hoping that soon enough we could go have a beer at a patio in one of the breweries that are being like really good about the whole COVID. But at this point, who knows, bro? But definitely we should have a beer in your patio, and we should keep wearing our goddamn masks, bro. Like
Uh,
tápate la
I'll,
pinche boca, güey. Like what the fuck?
I'll make you this dish. It's called Hawaiian Kahlua pork
Ooh.
with some jasmine rice, some
Ooh.
cabbage, and some pork
Ooh.
marinated in some Hawaiian sea salt. Damn.
Hey.
I just
Hey.
I'll make it for you. It's so delicious.
Fuck
You were
yeah.
be you were just like, you know, yeah. I should make it for your mom.
Aw.
Aw, I miss your mom.
Aw,
Anyways,
bro. We miss you. Nah, bro.
uh,
We will keep it together. We'll keep going. I wanted to say
send
something.
my love to
I
your
don't know where
mom.
I saw this quote somewhere. I don't even know where, but it said everything is a lot, and our ability to process it all may be reaching a limit.
Yeah, and we're talking about like just health. Like she admitted like all of us are drinking way more than we used to. So
That's a fact.
it's a fact. It's a factoid.
Hey, it is. But don't let
So
anybody make you feel bad about it. Like I say, you could be one of the cool idiots being out there like fucking Alabama parties and shit, or being out there like gathering with a bunch of fucking idiots. But yet
yeah,
we're
for
here.
sure.
We've been at home for fucking months.
Yeah, it's just so sad. I just wish love on people, and I actually pray for the stupid people out there that maybe they'll see the light and have some humility and respect for you know lives in general.
But you're right. Like now that you say that, that's what my mother says. She says, pray for those that are in the wrong.
Stupid. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
yeah. It's so hard to not harbor hate for these people that are hate. So you don't want to hate. You want to just pray for them, maybe, you know, and just I think protest, you know, have a platform. I know I'm taking this class on leadership and you know education, and it's really telling just how to get people on board of you know we have to help people that little kids. We have to help little kids and families, and
Mm-hmm.
because the government is not gonna change unless you know people like grassroots people from communities help their communities. So
Yeah,
anyways, that's my
this is
spiel.
true. It's true, bro. It's true, bro. And
I
now
love you.
I love you, bro. Anyway, we won't prolong this, but anybody that knows me knows I'm always late. Anybody that knows me and loves me knows I will always be late.
And I just
Hey,
want to say actions speak louder than words. White people, you can't just say you're not a racist. You need to be anti-racist, and you need to have a platform and not just pretend like you care. You really have to have action, do grassroots shit and protest, and speak up against your family members that are freaking racist and delete them
this
on
is true.
Facebook
This
and
is true.
Instagram. I've deleted all my family members that are racist as fuck. So there you go.
Hey.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
All right, broski. Happy 4th of July.
Have a good weekend.
Have a
Enjoy
good
your
weekend. Enjoy the rest of your drink. Enjoy the rest of your weekend because we just have tomorrow.
right.
Uh, we'll do what we have to do, and hopefully people get it together and keep wearing your goddamn mask. Tápate la boca, pendejo. And that way
Pendejo.
we can maybe move on eventually from this fucking ratchet ass situation, bro.
Yes. Tell your family I love them and I love you and
Oh,
peace
I
out.
love you, bro. I love you, bro. And we are the Bodega Cats.